Yeah, I thought it was alright. I would have liked to have kicked on a bit. I think Tim and I had a nice partnership there after Tristan went out, so important for us to consolidate. So I'm happy with my contribution towards the team. Yeah, definitely. I think we do have a couple back home coastal wickets that tend to play like this as the games go on for 4-day cricket. Even in Cape Town at Paul, which is not necessarily a coastal wicket but starts to play similar. So I'd say we have a few. I wouldn't say it was planned to target him. I think he's a gun bowler. I think we just said we're going to be positive, and if something is in our area, we'll back ourselves to put it away. And I think we saw today guys scored in different areas. Temba used his feet over extra. I obviously went down the ground. So we just did it in our own ways. Not necessarily planned to take him on, just try to be positive and bat with good intent. Yeah, I think Vern's probably spot on there. It's not easy to get wickets. It's probably a game of patience both ways. It's not easy, like you say, as a batter, just to get your flow. And I think it's probably a little bit easier when the ball's new to get runs, but that's probably also when the bowlers have their best chance, so it's like a good matchup. And then as the ball gets softer, scoring gets a little bit slower. I think you saw that in the session run rates. And then I think, like I said, it becomes a game of patience between bat and ball. To be honest, I think I was quite lucky. When we came off, we were pretty much off the whole time and the rain went, so I think I didn't really have that big struggle. Obviously, we had it today with drinks and stuff, but that's normal, just being able to switch on and switch off. But looking at the weather throughout the rest of the test match, that definitely could come into play for both sides. Whoever is able to switch back on immediately is probably do them really well. What have I learned from Brave New World? Well, it's quite similar to George Orwell's 1984, 1989? Is it 84, 89? 84, yeah, 1984, so it's very similar. Enjoyed that one. This is a little bit different, a little bit more futuristic, so quite cool. Different perspective. It's always scary to get these kind of apocalyptic books that were writing about stuff that didn't exist back then, so it's really interesting.